Every morning, I took the same train to work. The seat next to me was always empty. That is until one day when a woman got on. She sat down, but she was dressed like it was the 1800s. Her skin was as white as paper. She smiled politely, but no one else seemed to notice her. I tried to speak, but all that came out was a whisper. "Don't get off at your stop today." I froze. When the train reached my station, the doors opened, and I stood up. She grabbed my wrist. Her eyes were wide, and she hissed, "If you leave now, you'll never come back." I looked out the window and saw my own body on the platform waiting for me. It mouthed, "Don't go." I yanked my arm back, but she held on tight. "Let me go," I whispered. She shook her head. "You can't go there. They'll hurt you." "Who? What?" She leaned in close, her voice barely a breath. "The man in the top hat. He's waiting for you." My heart pounded. I didn't know what she was talking about, but I didn't want to find out. The train screeched to a halt. The doors slid open. The woman's grip tightened. "Please," she whispered, "don't go." I hesitated, torn between the fear of leaving the woman alone and the need to understand what was happening. But then I saw him. On the platform, a man in a top hat was waving at me, a cruel smile on his face. As I stepped off the train, the woman's hand fell from mine and she slumped to the floor. The man in the top hat tipped his head towards me, acknowledging me with a curt nod. I turned to look back at the train, but it had vanished. In its place stood an old, weathered house. I approached it cautiously, each step making me more uneasy than the last. As I peered through the grimy window, I saw the woman from the train sitting on a chair. She looked up, her eyes pleading for help. Suddenly, the door creaked open and the man in the top hat beckoned me inside. With a trembling hand, I reached out to knock, but before I could, the door swung open, revealing a dark, dusty room. I stepped inside, and the door slammed shut behind me. In the flickering gaslight, I saw the woman on the floor. The man in the top hat approached her, his shadow looming over her. "It's too late," he said, his voice echoing in the cavernous space. "You lost the game." He gestured to me. "And now it's her turn." I wanted to scream, to run, but I couldn't move. I was trapped in a nightmare from which there was no escape.